relaxation spread down to your toes, into your fingertips, to the base of your neck and head. You are almost there. Do you want to prolong your breath hold? Pause the video now and continue when you feel the urge to breathe. Okay, recovery breath in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in and hold for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Round number 2. Back into that rhythm. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Just keep on going. No pause between inhalation and exhalation. In with peace, out with stress. 10 more. Pulling in, letting go. 9, deep, circular breaths. 5 more. Let's give it all we got. Last one. Pull in. And on the exhale, stop. 1.5 minutes breath hold from now on. Feel, become aware of your body. If your hands and feet are tingling, or you feel your body temperature is changing, that's okay. You're doing fantastic. If you need to breathe before I give the cue, that's okay. You are almost there. Do you want to prolong your breath hold? Pause the video now and continue when you feel the urge to breathe. When you are ready, fully in and hold for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Round number 3. Back into that rhythm. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. In with the relaxation, out with the stress. In, out, in, out, in, out, into the belly, into the chest, and let go. Like a wave.
exhale, maybe relax your shoulders just in case they're creeping up towards your ears. Awesome, now to the neck. We're just gonna drop one ear over one shoulder. Feel a nice gentle release inside of the neck. And then over to the other side, and then you're just gonna go back and forth on your own. And you can pause there and breathe, and you can keep the movement going. I'm just gonna come into the moment so that we can really maximize this time for ourselves, but also create efficient movement. So today's practice is about coordination. It's about moving from your center, your core. So if your mind is kind of distracted, you can start to just zero in on the sensation of the neck, the sound of your breath, maybe how you're distributing your weight in the feet. And then notice if you're kind of walking out the legs here, so you can softly bend your knees. All right, so you can bring the head back to center. We're just gonna nice and easy nod the head, drop the chin to the chest, and then look up towards the sky. And I'll notice if you've lost your nice, deep, conscious breath. Think about climbing, and I won't pretend that I'm like some professional climber, of course, but I did talk to some of my pals and do some research. And the thing about climbing that I was noticing is the breath. A lot of times when we get into this focused scenario, or we're trying to hold our balance, and we see this in yoga all the time, we hold our breath. All right, we're gonna head back to center, and here we go. We're gonna send the fingertips up towards the sky. Big inhale as you stretch, reach way up high. And then exhale to float it down, wiggle the fingertips, really open up through the pecs and the chest. So again, maximize this movement. See how efficient you can be. Instead of just inhaling, we reach up, exhale, come down, because that's what we do in yoga. So you can really get the most out of your movement, nice and in control. So big inhale to reach for the sky. And exhale, opening through the chest, float the fingertips down. Now you know what you're doing, or somewhat, so you can take your eyes off the video, off me, and really start to maybe integrate the neck. So the nodding movement that we did, chin to chest, and that big inhale, look up towards the sky. And I start to really sync up with my breath here. Find length through all four sides of the torso. See if you can distribute your weight evenly through the soles of your feet. Good, man. And let's do one more big full breath. Inhale, why not? Lots of love in, reach for the sky. And exhale, why not? Exhale, lots of love out. Bring it down. All right, interlace the fingertips behind the back. Sorry, buddy. We're going to interlace, draw the knuckles down and away. Title of my second book. I told you when I'm going to write it. And lift the chest here. Now, pause. See if you can lengthen your tailbone down and bring your belly button in. And then head over heart, heart over pelvis here. Breathe deep. If you're kind of craving a little more here, so you can bring the palms together, really together. And if that's not happening for your body, just breathe deep and let it unfold. Don't force or press. So nice and open to the chest, pecs. Breathe deep. Fab, then bend the knees generously. Inhale, smile a little bit, why not? Life's too short. And then exhale, draw your navel in, and we're going to draw a big rainbow with the knuckles all the way up towards the ceiling or the sky, and then maybe over past the head. So this will be different for everyone. You may get here, you might get belly towards the thighs. And then if you can, relax the weight of your head down and breathe a little deeper. We're here for 5. Inhale, lots of love. 3, exhale, lots of love out. And then here we go on the 1. Dig into the heels and you're going to slowly roll it up. Keep the fingers interlaced. Roll it up, press into your feet. And then break free the chains. Mountain pose. Now, stay present here in control. Feel that sensation, that flush of fresh blood. Nice. We'll take the fingertips forward. Right arm over the left. Just give yourself a big hug here. So your fingertips are going to kind of come in towards the center of your back. And then you're going to lift your elbow. Inhale. And exhale. Awesome. Same thing, this time opposite thumb on top. So reach behind, Opposite thumb comes on top as you interlace. Knuckles draw down and away so the shoulder blades come in towards each other and we stand up nice and tall. Breathe. Maybe the palms come together. Lengthen tailbone down, so there's a gentle kind of lengthening of the tailbone down. Yeah. I hate to say tuck at the pelvis because that's a little old school now. It creates compression. So just lengthen it down, just experiment. And then here we go, same thing. When you're ready, bend the knees and we start to take it forward. So keep reaching the knuckles way up high towards the sky. And then check out how it is for your body today. Every time you come to practice on the mat, stay present in the existing narrative. So your hamstrings, some days, well, every day. Hamstrings are the exception. They're always tight. Relax the weight of the head over, breathe deep. But really be present in the sensation of your body. Maybe it's different because of a workout, because of travel, because of something emotional, because of something you ate. So it's worth it to really make the practice about being present rather than what you think you know about your body. Take it to the heels. You're here for 5, 3, 4, 3, 2. Stick with me, nice and in control. That's the name of the game today. Press into the heels, engage the inner thighs as you roll up. And if you're shaking or a little trembly here, that's the ticket. Sometimes it's not what we do, but how we do it, the way in which we do it. Here we go. Break free the chains. Mountain pose. Go ahead and open the palms forward. And then lift up from the armpit chest. And if you need a little movement, rotation in the wrist or anything, of course, feel free to take it. Awesome. Let's bring the hands together at the heart. You're going to actively press the palms together here. Beautiful. And then send the fingertips forward. This time, left arm over. Just give yourself a big hug. You're going to try to inch the fingers behind the center of your back one more time. And inhale, lift the elbow. And then exhale, let it all go. Awesome. Inhale, reach for the sky. And then all the way down on an exhale, forward fold. Awesome work. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back position. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale to reach for the sky. You got this. Big stretch, big breath. And exhale, hands to heart. Lengthen tailbone down. So start to tap into a longer, smoother breath. So if you're new to the practice or if it seems really arduous, no problem. Just keep returning to the sound of your breath and see if you can really kind of keep that as your number one goal or your number one goal. But focus. That's nicer. Okay, we're going to shift our weight to the left foot. We're going to grab the right ankle. Just a nice quad stretch here. Use this left thumb to lift your sternum. And let's see if you can lengthen the tailbone down a bit here. Breathing deep. Awesome, then slowly release. Palms come together. Namaste. Shift to the right foot. Now we're going to catch the left ankle again. Use your right thumb here. Lift your chest up. So if you're collapsing here, it's going to be a little bit tricky. So squeeze into the midline. Lift your heart, lift your chest, and breathe. Quad stretch. Nice hip stretch. Lengthening tailbone down instead of letting it out. Awesome. And one more breath. Use an exhale to release. Gorgeous. Here we go. Press the palms together. So really, really activate. Press elbows, send elbows out left to right as you press into your knuckles. Awesome. Then release. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Your version, just find length in your neck. And exhale, fold. Great, root to rise here. Inhale, reach for the sky. You got it. And exhale, hands to heart. All right. Step the feet hip width apart if they are not already. I'm going to step on the feet here. And they're going to call an animal police. And then we're going to shift our weight again over to the left foot. Then you're going to take your right toes out. And we're going to squeeze everything into the midline. If you're familiar with this kind of navel lock, core lock, we call it Brianna Bunda. We'll do a video just on that. And we're just going to kind of draw the navel in and up a little bit, just to experiment with that. So we're activating the core. you're starting to sweat, well, let's breathe. If you're here and you feel pretty good, like you got this, Adriene. What else you got? Slowly send all the fingertips up high. And then exhale, we're gonna go left elbow to right knee, squeeze. Let's give it a go. Inhale, line extension. And exhale, squeeze. Now, take the right fingertips out. Now, inhale, expand. Have some moment to exhale, bring everything in. Inhale, expand. And exhale, bring everything in. Let's do 3 more. Move in with your breath. Inhale. Exhale, nice and slow, control movement. Inhale. Whoa, my left glute is really turning on. And then, and let's do 1 more. Inhale. Spread the fingers, spread the toes, smile, life is good. Here we go. From the navel, everything is the center. And then release. Plant your feet firmly, bring the palms together, elbows left to right. Inhale. And exhale. Shift your weight over to your right foot. Left toe comes to the ground. So you can really work here. So if your body's tired, or maybe again you're kind of new to practice, you're starting this practice because you want to create more balance and coordination in the body, give yourself a break, man. Like if the leg isn't coming up, squeeze, engaging the thighs, and work here. Just work little baby moments here, engaging all the right muscles. So you're creating support rather than kind of faking it until you make it. This is the one place that doesn't really jive, I think, in my opinion. In my other career, it's in every other area of my life, it works, but not on the yoga mat. So softly bend that right knee. Maybe you're here already. Just checking it out, right? Especially if you're a climber, you know how the left and the right side can be very different. So honor that in your body and make sure you're not holding your breath. And if you're ready, let's send the right fingertips all the way out, like an arabesque, and then exhale, reel everything in. Navel in, try to really move from your center. And then inhale, there's a tendency to want to rush this, so keep it nice and slow and control. And then exhale, squeeze everything. Inhale, and do the out the left arm. And moving with the breath, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. All right, 3 more, don't rush it, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, belly grows long, like a puppy's belly. And on the exhale, the upper abdominals and the lower belly kind of come in together. And 1 more, we got this, inhale. And exhale, we rock. All right, release. Both feet come evenly together. Arms come together, deep breath in. Relax your shoulders as you breathe out. Beautiful. Big inhale to reach for the sky. Exhale to rain it all the way down again, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. All right, from here we're going to slowly walk the hands out and then slowly walk the feet out. You're going to come into a plank pose. You're going to really tap into a strong breath here, the strongest breath you've taken all day. And really press through the fingertips to take pressure out of the wrists. Claw, claw, claw through the fingertips to take pressure out of the wrists. Then shine your elbow creases towards the front. Reach your heels back. And we're wanting to create one nice long line from the crown to the tail. Knee deep, press away from your yoga mat. If your hips are dropping, lift them up. If your shoulder blades are dropping, lift up through the center of your back. We're here for 5, you got it. 4, 3, 2, bend the knees, lift the hips up high, keep clawing with the fingertips. Downward facing dog. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Pedal it out. Keep clawing through the fingertips. Oh, we have 2 down dogs here today. All right, here we go. Take 1 more deep breath in. And long breath out. Then inhale, lift your right leg up high. exhale, knee to third eye. Squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift. All right, then you're done. Step the right foot all the way up. You're gonna drop the left knee. You're gonna walk the right fingertips in towards your right big toe. So both palms are together. And we're gonna turn the left toes out. So you're kind of coming into a little half extended side angle here. And then we're gonna slowly, slowly open all the way up towards the sky, but nice and slow. So really working this from the ground up. Reach for the sky. And if you need a little lift here, go ahead and find it. Come on to the fingertips, or even elbow to the top of the thigh. We're wanting to find this expansion in the chest, and then still keep this connection to our core, our center. Breathe deep, press in the top of your left foot. It should feel awesome stretch in the IT and outer hip. Lengthen tailbone down, just like we've been doing. So it's been coming out here, so we can bring it in to the center line. And then let's move the left fingertips. Make sure you're having a full body experience, lengthen through the crown. And then bring it all the way down. Awesome. Go ahead and frame your right foot. Bring your left toes back. And then just pull it back here. Nice. Run your stretch. Press your right toes toward your third eye. Keep a nice bend in your right knee. Breathe deep. All right, then we'll roll through the right foot. We're gonna plant the palms, curl the back toes under, step it back to that plank. So see if you can maintain nice full breaths while you refine a little bit here. See if you can lift the front body up to meet the back body, lengthen through the crown. We're firing up through the muscles of the core, reaching the heels back, lifting the kneecaps up towards the sky. Breathing deep. We're here for 5. Claw through the fingertips. 4, 3, 2. Slow and with control. Bend the knees. Draw the navel in and up. So the hips high. Downward facing dog. Awesome. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Shake the head loose here. Maybe walk your dog out to be a little bit wider. The tendency lately I've been seeing a lot for the hands to be really narrow. So especially for today's practice, walk the hands out. Shine your elbow creases forward. Sweet, here we go. Big inhale to lift the left leg up high. Exhale, nice and slow and in control today, guys. Roll through. And we're going to squeeze knee towards the third eye, through the center of your brows. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. And step it up. Awesome work. Lower the back knee. Take a second to find that deep conscious breath. Awesome. Then we're going to walk the left fingertips in towards your left big toe. And then take your time. A little coordination sometimes if this is new stuff for you, new material, new vocabulary, but it takes some time. So just move nice and slow. You're going to take the right toes over towards the left side of the mat. This is still part of your foundation. Then lengthen tailbone down and in. Activate the upper back body. And when you're ready, open right fingertips to the sky. Find that expansion. Breathe. If the tailbone, the coccyx is kind of coming out, so you can hug it in, breathing deep. And if you need some space, just come on to the top of that left thigh with your left elbow. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the shoulder blades together. One more breath. Inhale, maybe wiggle the right fingertips, lengthen through the crown. And exhale, bring everything back. Awesome. Frame the left foot. Bring the right toes back. Here we go. Rolling back through the left hip crease. So keep that bend in the left knee. This helps us really stretch the meat, the middle belly of the hamstring, and not just where they attach. Which is awesome for everyone, not just climbers. Okay, here you do your left foot. Let's find a little articulation. Pay attention to the nuance to every move. So important for the climber. So same thing here. Don't just shift forward, but really dig into that foot and grab right the foot, as they say. And then we'll plant the palms. One last time, we got this. Here we go. Like both. Breathe deep. So really important. If the shoulder blades are collapsing here, claw through the fingertips and dome up through the upper back body. Think about your shoulder blades going left and right. You can even overdo it a little bit today to really find that sensation. We're gonna take the right hand and bring it right to the center of the mat. And then nice and slow, we're gonna turn the right toes out. We're gonna open up to a little gate variation here. So you'll open up, like we did in that half extended side angle, and send the left fingertips towards the sky. So we're doing a modified half moon today. Stacking the shoulders. And so the way to activate the modified half moon is by bringing the upper abdominals and lower belly together. And then engaging the left inner thigh. See if you can keep your left toes turned out. We're breathing deep here. Notice I'm keeping the extension of my neck so nice and long. You're going to turn up to go towards the, so look up towards my left fingertips. Woo! And we're going to look up fingertips. And then slow and with control, bring the left foot down, right hand down. Come back to all fours, tabletop position. Beautiful, other side. Left hand comes to the center. Take your time, pressing away from your yoga mat, claw through the fingertips so you're not putting a bunch of pressure in your wrist. Sweet, then we're gonna take the left toes out. And here we go, keep breathing here as we move into this gate variation. So we open up and the right foot really roots down to start here so you can build your foundation. And then I reach up. And then maybe my whole body's lit up here and I'm breathing. I'm lengthening my tailbone towards my right heel. I'm feeling awesome. So I just stay here. Or I try that modified half move by engaging my core, the right inner thigh, pressing into the foundation and lifting that right leg up high. I'm gonna turn on that outer hip here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Remember the neck is an extension of the spine, so equidistant between each earlobe and shoulder. Breathe, wiggle the right fingertips, maybe lift your right leg a little higher. And then soften with control. Bring everything down. Come back to that tabletop position. Awesome. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, child's pose. Awesome. Bring the knees wide. Big toes to touch. Your toes come towards the center. Just move your heart here. Melt your forehead. Inhale deeply. And exhale, let it make it go. So keep the lower body where it is. We're just going to lift the chest. I'm going to slide the right hand underneath and thread the needle. So right fingertips come in and underneath the back of your left arm. You're going to try and lift the hips up high to get a deeper stretch. And if you need a little more, you can create a little resistance by bending your left elbow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice and slowly come back to center. Same thing on the other side. Left fingertips slide in. So the bum really lifts up so you can get a deeper stretch here, create more flexibility. And if you're craving a little more, you can use that right hand to press the right elbow up. See if you can keep consciousness in the feet. Breathing deep. Center, your center, your core, even here to come back. Also, walk the knees in underneath the hip points. Cross one ankle over the other ankle. Release your hands and walk it all the way through. Send the legs out in front of you. Sorry. Uttanasana. Here we go. Bend the knees a little bit. Sit up nice and tall. Toes are pointing up towards the sky. Inhale. Reach the fingertips up high. And then exhale. Think up and over. Draw your navel in and up. And if your belly's kind of in the way there, welcome to the club. Just be loving, loving, loving. Think about activating and working for yourself rather than, oh man, my belly's in the way, I can't do this pose. Right? Drop the pose. And then find the sensation that feels really awesome, feels really good for you. So bow your head down. If you are working on straightening legs, awesome, use that. If you're here, this is like, oh, amazing for your back. So some people will be working more on flexibility. Some people will be more for that control movement. The fact of the matter is, deep breath. Cultivating some mindfulness. And some love for your body. Take one final breath here. I encourage you to close your eyes. Just go inward for a second. Notice what's going on, what thoughts are coming up. Slowly release, and same thing with control. Slowly roll it up. Head is the last thing to lift up high. Fabulous. And this is going to be yogi's choice today. You can cross the ankles, come to your practice today for a nice meditation pose, or you can begin to lay down and make your fingers on the back of these overshifts slowly. Right away. Just bring our hands to the heart center. So if you're on your back, you can take one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. And if you're seated up tall like me, you can bring your palms together. Anjali Mudra. All right, take a second to appreciate yourself, this time that you took for mind and body. And send some love out to all the people all over the world practicing this with us. Every person, every pet. Any other spirits that might be practicing with us. To all the climbers, to all